And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas and Arizona.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. They've got Trice. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to field a team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Trice with it. Top of the key, Warren. Off target with his three.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Lewis passes to Freak. Johnson right side. 16 feet away. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his first basket of the night.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Trice with it. Now Lawson defending. Down low. Here's Warren. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
No good from Price.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lawson kicks to Johnson. The dish to Lewis. Sinks that one from the post.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Trice dishes to Price. Lets it go from deep. Price can't get that one to fall. And here's Arizona now. 3-point lead. To the left side wing. Here's Freak. Lewis against Hudson. And Freak throws it down.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And Warren with the basket on the assist by Randolph. Warren's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Freak kicks to Goodwin. There's the pick. Williams passes to Goodwin. Carter dishes to Freak. Fires the three. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hodges, and it's Wilson in at the 2. Goodwin kicks to Freak. Arizona moving the ball around. Nobody near Williams. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Look at that.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And it's a completely new group for Arizona. And then for Georgetown, Hudson's checked in for Joseph. Nelson comes in for Hodges. And it's Gonzalez in for Wilson. Hudson with a screen on Lawson. There's a screen. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
Freak in at power forward. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. And for Georgetown, Hudson is out there with Warren. Then it's Trice. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2-guard spot. And for Arizona, Freak in at the 4 spot. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Johnson. And it's Lawson in at the point guard.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Georgetown Hoyas have had so many great centers. Greg Monroe, Roy Hibbert, some of the more Greg recent guys.
Yeah, but don't forget about the one who kind of set that trend in motion. Patrick Ewing.
Oh, yeah.
was just a dominant force. And then you had Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning. And it's amazing. All of these guys we just named were picked in the top 7 of the NBA draft.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
You know, you hear about the once-in-a-generation player, and Freak just might be that for his generation. Big men can be most impactful on the floor, and boy, does he change a game.
That is what's so great about Freak. Even when he isn't scoring, you can see his presence on the floor. That is what great big men do. You can see how special of a player this kid has a chance to become.
Hudson the pass to Trice. Here's Joseph. The rebound by Johnson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the right side. Randolph against Lawson. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
They double in with Freak. Outside Randolph. That one off the back iron and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson right side. Now the feed to Lewis. Stolen by Joseph. And here's Price. He has 5. Pass to Trice. Shoots a 3. Here's Joseph.
What are you doing?
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
If you battle for the offense.
Both teams changing it up here. Hoyas leading by 11. taking a look at the Hoyas. They've got Nelson. Trice is out there with Warren. And it's Felix in at the small forward position.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
There's Freak. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Freak. Misses the three. 1:32 left here in the second half. They double him with Freak. Pass to Warren. He dishes it to Trice. Here's Warren. Pass to Trice. Hoyas moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hoyas.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986? No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hoyas.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
And he gets it to go.
Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
They're out already. I mean, give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today. Really impressive.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Puts up a 3. Arizona with another miss. Dishes to Warren. He kicks it to Price. So the Hoyas win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us.